everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. We are looking at a Homelite 330, but it's not just any 330. It's a 330 SL, and while it does not have a serial number tag, this is a Terry-built saw. So it was built in Canada. And it has a unique feature that, to the best of my knowledge, was only on the Terry-built saws, and that is a fuel heating system. If you look back a couple months in my videos from today, there is a video where I kind of went through the hose routing of this. Actually, I went through it pretty well, I think. I think if you have one of these, you could route hoses appropriately based on that video. But anyway, only reason I parted that saw, well, there were two reasons. One, it was missing enough stuff. I didn't want to dick around with trying to find things that just were that hard to find. And two, I knew I was going to have this guy. And I'll be damned if that plate didn't magnetize. Was it the flywheel? That was the flywheel sitting in the right spot. That's funny. Anyway, I knew I was going to have this one. And this is one I wanted for the collection. Because with a feature like that, that's unique. Homelite just didn't do that stuff. So anyhow, it's all contained under here. If you want to see what it looks like, go to that other video. If I can remember, I'll put a link to it in the description of this one. Now I'm out of range of my viewfinder. How is that? That's decent. That's about as good as we're going to get. So right here, that is a valve. That will allow heated fuel. That will turn it off. So the way this works, just a quick recap. You got your fuel hose coming up out of the tank. And there's a T right here. One piece goes over to the main fuel inlet, the other goes to this valve. Once it comes out of this valve, it goes down behind the flywheel, and there's a chamber right behind the flywheel. It has a rubbery type gasket around it, hose barb on the uphill side, hose barb on the downhill side. It goes through there. It's putting fuel right against the engine block. And then the hose goes out, runs down the bottom of the saw, wraps back or up around, and comes up and goes in an auxiliary fuel port right here. There are two fuel inlet ports right over here. And that's where non-heated fuel and heated fuel will mix. So if you're running in 30 below, somewhere in northern Canada where it's too cold to be cutting wood, in theory that's going to prevent your carburetor from icing up. And I'm sure it would. There's no reason that it wouldn't. So anyhow, this one's going in the collection. It's got the SL, the safety lever. So this is a 330 SL heated fuel model. I'm sure there's plenty of them still out there floating around up in Canada, but you don't see these in the US very often, and it's one I am more than happy to have in the collection.